use of structural steel in the construction of building projects in North America has continued to show amazing strength and flexibility when compared to alternative materials such as reinforced concrete. Many smaller fabricators, because of limited shop space and the size of investment, are compelled to perform manual layout as they do not have the volume of work or space to justify the installation of a multiple spindle drill or a beam punch line. Without automation, manual layout is required, and usually a magnetic base drill is the tool of choice to generate the required hole pattern. Ficep's latest addition to the family of single spindle CNC drill lines is the Excalibur 12 CNC drilling line to automate these operations in small to medium-sized shops. The concept of the Excalibur 12 starts with a self-contained system that is cantilevered off the material storage table. The protected cable carrier design eliminates the potential for drill chips that are not contained by our enclosed structure from cutting the insulation on any trailing wires. The wireless remote of the Excalibur 12 gives the operator control of functionality of the Excalibur 12 system so that he is free to perform material handling operations in mass time. The concept of moving the drilling spindle while the section is stationary reduces the required floor space for this system to less than half of what is required with a multiple spindle drilling line. While the steel section remains stationary, the drill spindle travels to the programmed dimension to process the programmed holes. A Windows-based CNC control with the world standard Minosi software is employed to control the drill tower and the drill spindle positioning to the desired gauge. The CNC control operates under Windows XP and provides a graphical interface to simplify dimensional input. To start programming, the operator first selects the required shape that they wish to program. Hole patterns can quickly be entered by using macro routines. When programming a hole pattern, it can be referenced from the clamp surface, the material table, or the web center line. The operator can work from a drawing to enter data directly into the CNC control, or the program can be generated offline in the office directly from the drawing. The CNC program can be automatically created from a building information model or detailing software. Programs can be transferred from the office to the CNC control by using a memory key or through a network connection. Once the program is entered, the operator selects the sequence of the parts that he needs to process and the required surface of the shape to be processed. The operator then starts the drilling process by loading the first member to be processed on the table, and then using his wireless remote control to start the drilling process without having to walk to the CNC control. The lineal position of the section on the table is of no consequence, as the non-contact laser probe locates the end of the section to establish the zero reference point. This length referencing system can sense from either end of the section to reduce material handling. From this zero reference point, the desired hole pattern is drilled in a productive and accurate fashion. The high-torque ball screw feed spindle with 3,000 revolutions per minute makes the utilization of carbide drills the most productive choice. When completing a hole, the ball screw feed spindle only retracts just enough to clear the material before it is back engaged, making chips to minimize the chip-to-chip time. The unique secondary X-axis of the Excalibur 12 starts drilling the next row of holes without the need to unclamp, reposition the drill tower, and reclamp the material before starting to drill the next row of holes. As the first section is drilled, the operator stages the next part into position. After the first part is drilled, the operator uses his wireless remote to jog the tower to the next section and then starts the program without having to walk back to the CNC control, which could be over 60 feet away. Even though the operator is typically not near the CNC control, he always has access to the emergency stop located on his wireless remote. Depending upon the part and the table length of the Excalibur 12, the operator can stage additional parts. If holes are located in an additional surface of the section, the operator will rotate that part while the line is automatically executing other CNC operations. If the drill bit or the diameter requires changing, the optional tool changer performs this task automatically. The exclusive versatility of the Ficep Excalibur 12 centers on its ability to efficiently and securely clamp the part at any location along the bed and without any setup. The proprietary clamping arrangement of the Excalibur 12 features a top clamp assembly with dual prismatic ways for guiding that secures the material from both the top and bottom, similar to a vise-type action. This top and bottom clamping arrangement eliminates any clamping forces from entering the table. This aggressive clamping force from the top and the bottom permits the use of smooth material table surfaces to easily slide the material up against the datum for processing. A massive drive pinion is used to position the movable tower in length axis to precise tolerances. The tower movement is guided by large 8-inch rollers with 3-point contact that features a lifetime bearing warranty. The movable tower is cantilevered off the welded bed so nothing is touching the floor below. The exclusive top and bottom clamping system limits the weight on the linear guides to just the movable tower. The clamping forces are not transferred into the machine's way. Should the moving drill tower come in contact with obstruction, this is immediately sensed and the motion is terminated. The Excalibur 12 provides coolant through the spindle for typical drilling operations, plus an external atomized spray mist coolant for such operations as tapping, countersinking, or milling. When slotted holes are required, the sub-X axis is used to quickly mill slots as required. The scribing option can be selected to generate piece part marking on any of the 4 surfaces of the section. The detail location and part number can be scribed to eliminate manual layout for subsequent fitting. The main section and detail parts can be scribed on the Excalibur 12 to make the fit up as easy as matching part numbers and orientations. The assembly information can be automatically extracted from the Tekla 3D model to automatically generate the CNC code for scribing from Steel Project software. The versatility of the Ficep Excalibur 12 is exhibited by its ability to process all normal structural steel sections such as tubes, channels individually or back to back, which is ideal when right and left hand parts are required like stair stringers. Angles can be processed efficiently in one or both legs as required. Another benefit of Ficep Excalibur 12 over a conventional multi-spindle CNC drilling line is its ability to process short parts that cannot be conveyed down a normal conveyor, such as a plate detail that is held in a vertical orientation with welder's magnets prior to clamping from the top and bottom. Twist drills reduce a fabricator's monthly tooling costs significantly when compared to the cost of using fragile hole cutters. The Minosi software automatically tracks the parts produced to indicate such items as quantity, when a section was produced, who produced the section, the time required to process the section, and more. Should a system problem develop, the control can be connected to the internet and a member of our service support team can remotely diagnose and resolve the problem as if they were standing in front of your Excalibur 12. The Ficep Excalibur 12 can even make economic sense when as few as 2 employees are engaged in the manual layout and production of holes. By going to our website, you can quickly develop a payback analysis that is based upon your actual situation. All replacement parts are stocked in our facility in Forest Hill, Maryland, so required parts can be shipped for next day delivery. Numerous fabricators who are facing the daily challenge of not being able to find and retain qualified workers are quickly turning to the Ficep Excalibur 12 as a progressive solution. When you consider the hourly cost to purchase a Ficep Excalibur 12 is less than $10 per hour after taxes, and it provides the production of 6 to 8 men using manual methods, the decision to purchase is simple. Chances are you're already paying substantially more in the way of manual labor than what it costs to purchase an Excalibur 12 CNC single spindle drilling line. Give us a call and let us prepare a detailed cost justification based upon your current labor rates. You will be amazed at how much money you can save per year and how you can improve your response time to jobs with the purchase of the Ficep Excalibur 12.